Halsey, the genre-defying artist known for her raw lyricism and bold aesthetic, has given fans an intimate glimpse into her life as she gears up for the release of her highly anticipated album, Americana. In a series of candid reflections shared through social media and exclusive interviews, the singer-songwriter, born Ashley Nicolette Frangipane, has opened up about the personal experiences that shaped this transformative project. From childhood memories in New Jersey to the emotional highs and lows of her creative process, Halsey's stories reveal the heart and soul behind Americana, an album she describes as her most vulnerable yet. Growing up in a modest New Jersey household, Halsey's early years were steeped in music that became the foundation of her eclectic sound. She recalls sneaking into her older brother's room to rifle through his CD collection, a treasure trove of Nirvana, the Notorious B.I.G. and Alanis Morissette. Those albums were like a secret language, she shared in a recent post. I'd listen to them on my Discman under the covers, feeling like I was part of something bigger. These formative moments, she says, inspired the sonic diversity of Americana, which blends folk, pop, and alternative rock into a tapestry of nostalgia and raw emotion. The album's title track, in particular, pays homage to the gritty, unpolished energy of her youth, with lyrics that evoke late-night drives and the ache of adolescence. The road to Americana was not without its challenges. Halsey has been open about her health struggles, including her ongoing battle with endometriosis and a recent lupus diagnosis. In one particularly moving anecdote, she described writing a key song in a hospital room, surrounded by the sterile hum of medical equipment. I was hooked up to N4 and my hands were shaking, but I had this melody in my head that wouldn't let go, she recounted. I scribbled the lyrics on a napkin and it felt like I was fighting for something. This resilience shines through in Americana, where themes of survival and self-discovery resonate in every chord. The album's production, helmed by Halsey alongside longtime collaborator Atticus Ross, balances gritty acoustic textures with cinematic flourishes, creating a sound that feels both intimate and expansive. To craft Americana, Halsey sought solace in solitude, retreating to a remote cabin in upstate New York. Far from the frenetic pace of Los Angeles, she found inspiration in the simplicity of rural life. I'd wake up at dawn, make coffee, and walk through the woods with my notebook, she said. These quiet moments allowed her to reconnect with her creative roots, free from the pressures of fame. She described late-night jam sessions with her small team of musicians, where they'd experiment with melodies over glasses of wine, letting the music guide them. There's something magical about creating in a place where you can hear the crickets, she noted. The cabin's isolation also gave Halsey space to process personal milestones, including her journey as a mother to her son, Ender, whose presence looms large in the album's softer tracks. Halsey's connection with her fans has always been a cornerstone of her career, and Americana is no exception. She shared a heartfelt story about a fan encounter that left a lasting impact. During a low moment while recording, she received a letter from a young fan who credited Halsey's music with helping her through a dark period. It reminded me why I do this, Halsey said. This album is for anyone who's ever felt like they didn't belong. To honor her fans, she's incorporated subtle nods to her earlier work in Americana, including lyrical callbacks to Badlands and Manic. These Easter eggs, she says, are her way of thanking the fans who've grown with her over the years. The creative process for Americana also pushed Halsey to confront her vulnerabilities head-on. She spoke candidly about the pressure to evolve as an artist while staying true to her roots. I'm not the same person I was when I wrote Room 93, she admitted. But I still want to make music that feels like a punch to the gut. To achieve this, she collaborated with a diverse range of artists, from indie folk musicians to veteran producers, to craft a sound that feels both timeless and forward-thinking. The result is an album that oscillates between haunting ballads and anthemic bangers, each track a chapter in Halsey's journey of self-discovery. One of the most striking stories Halsey shared was about a pivotal moment during the album's production. Struggling with writer's block, she took a spontaneous road trip to her hometown, revisiting the diner where she used to hang out as a teenager. I sat in the same booth I used to sit in, ordered a milkshake, and just let myself remember, she said. The experience unlocked a flood of memories that inspired the album's closing track, a stripped-down ballad about longing and redemption. It's the most honest song I've ever written, she confessed. It's about forgiving yourself for the things you can't change. As the release date for Americana approaches, Halsey is channeling her energy into connecting with her audience. She's planned a series of intimate listening parties where fans can hear the album in its entirety and share their own stories. I want this to feel like a conversation, she said. This album is as much theirs as it is mine. She's also hinted at a tour that will bring Americana to life, with visuals inspired by the American heartland and a setlist that weaves together her past and present. Halsey's reflections reveal an artist at the peak of her creative powers, unafraid to bare her soul. Americana is not just an album, it's a testament to her resilience, a celebration of her roots, and a love letter to the fans who've stood by her. As she prepares to share this chapter with the world, Halsey's stories remind us that music at its core is about connection, between artist and listener, past and present, pain and healing. With Americana, she's poised to redefine her legacy, one unforgettable moment at a time.